Hi, I'm Tracy.
And I'm Audrey, and welcome to another episode of Mommy and Me Critique.
And tonight we watched the movie The Breakfast Club. How many stars did you give it?
5 out of 5.
You really liked it, huh? Who was your favorite character? The princess, the basket case, the criminal, the brain, or the jock? Who's your favorite?
The chick with the black hair.
So the basket case?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Did you like them, like the funny parts of it, like when they're running away from the principal or when the guy falls through the ceiling, or did you like the dramatic parts where they're sitting around in the circle?
I like the dramatic parts and the parts when they're all just going crazy.
Oh, like when they're going off about their parents? Or when they're just kind of having fun dancing
They're
and
just
stuff?
kind of having fun dancing.
Oh. But no, how does that make you feel? Like being a kid today, knowing that these, 5 kids. Yeah, 5 kids.
Picture's right there.
It's late. But that these 5 kids were driven to either success that drove them, mad, or gave them so much space to be the special person that they were, that they would act out to get attention, or ignores them so much that they're so bored that they go to detention on a Saturday, or that they act out in school so then they can be in detention on a Saturday and not be at home. How does that make you feel as a preteen? Like, does that scare you? That's how teenage years can be, or how does that make you feel?
It makes me a little unhappy and mad about, like, how people are wanting to, like, spend their time. It makes me sad how the chick with the black hair, the basket case, had nothing better to do.
Then didn't show up to detention.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not so much that like it makes you sad that like, oh my gosh, they're in detention, they could spend their time better. It's, oh my goodness, something is that bad that
they'd rather be in detention than at home.
Yeah, that's pretty tough. I think fun. I mean, happy. So what'd you think of like the music portion where they're dancing around in the library? What'd you think of that?
It was funny.
It was funny. Was it I know that you said that you did enjoy the dramatic parts in a way. What'd you think about the breaking point that they had when talking and they started laughing? How did that make you feel? Was that a good like stress reliever, to have all of that crying and that yelling and that cussing, to then have something to laugh about? What was funnier to you, her telling them that she had nothing better to do, or him telling them that it was actually a flare gun?
That was actually a flare gun.
No, you thought that was pretty funny. Was it because it was a flare gun, or because of their reaction to the fact that it was a flare gun?
That it was their reaction to the fact that it was a flare gun.
Yeah, I like it when here's this kid who brought a flare gun to school and it went off in his locker. Did he tell them why he brought a flare gun to school? Did they just assume that because he's smart that he didn't have any ill will, but it's no gun policy, so he gets detention anyways, or does he get detention because he, destroyed school property by catching his locker on fire? We don't really know, and that's something that I think is kind of sad. I find that part sad too, is because that's a pretty big problem that needs to be addressed. His F isn't going to go away on Monday, but hopefully maybe having these new friends will help,
Yeah.
Especially when he says, I'm not a jerk, I wouldn't do that to you guys, not saying hi to you, Monday morning. We really got into like a deep discussion about this movie today. But it is a good movie. If you haven't seen it, I asked her what she wanted to have it be on, which day category, and she's like, well, I don't know, is it a way back Wednesday? How old is it? I was like, I was 2 when it was made. So it is a way back movie, but it's good. I think it's one of those timeless movies. I think teenagers of her kids' generation will be able to watch it and still connect to it in some way. They might be sitting there going, well, why aren't they tweeting or Twitter? I don't know what's going to be around in 20 years, but...
Playing on their Xbox 25.
The Xbox 25. Hopefully not.
Or like at least Xbox.
A holograph phone, something like it's gonna be like glasses that they put on, and then there's gonna be like this whole wall of things that they can do, or they can just blink blink really hard and something posts, you know, or maybe, hopefully by then society won't be as in tune to technology. Well, of course we're using that technology right now. You know what I mean. We don't know what it's going to be like, but we know that teenagers are going to talk about the movie, huh?
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think teenagers will be able to watch that and be like, well, I connected to that. I'm gonna watch that. What do you think? Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely are.
So you heard that from us, Mommy and Me Critique. Breakfast Club is here to stay, whether it's 30 years old today or 60 years old in 30 years. It's definitely something to watch if you haven't seen it yet. It's really good. It's really funny. It's really sad. What else is it? Is it action-packed? Is it dramatic?
In a way.
Is it romantic?
In a way.
In a way. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. I'm Tracy the mom.
And I'm Audrey the daughter.
And have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.